Overseas now, at least 67 people are dead and 1,000 others are unaccounted for in unprecedented wildfires on the Hawaiian island of Maui. Cadaver dogs are being brought in to search for those missing. The fire and smoke has been so intense, locals have been forced to flee into the water to escape the blaze.
The 45-foot response boat medium crew arrived on scene and rescued 17 survivors from the waters in the vicinity of Lahaina Harbor, with all survivors reported to be in stable condition.
Residents will be allowed to briefly return home, but for many, they'll be returning to ash-covered ruins.
Rounding the corner past a stretch of luxury hotels, the devastation reveals itself. Into the town of Lahaina and the epicentre of the worst wildfire to hit the United States in years. Street after street, home after home here, reduced to rubble. This is where 55 people lost their lives. The search for the missing goes on. This is the heart of Lahaina's downtown. Hotels, restaurants, businesses, completely obliterated. You can see in the distance some of the wreckage still smouldering a couple of days after these wildfires hit, and the smell of the smoke hangs heavy in the air. This here is the harbour area of Lahaina, and this is where many people came to try and escape the full force of the flames. They were left with a choice: stay on land and burn, or jump into the ocean. Most chose the latter. People clung to each other in the waves, embers flying overhead. Annalise was in the water for 6 hours with her neighbour Edna. Burns from the flames cover her face.
And we were going in and out of consciousness ourselves in the water, and we were both hallucinating. But I just remember holding her hand and telling each other every few minutes, like, Edna, are you awake? Wake up. And holding each other for warmth. And then we would, every once in a while, we would get out of the water and we would go back up towards the fire just to warm our bodies.
Was there not enough warning?
There was no warning.
Thousands of people have been evacuated from western Maui, many here to the local gymnasium. Adam was also in Lahaina when the fires hit. These videos taken from his apartment balcony.
Oh, yeah, there's the fire.
It sounded like a war zone because propane tanks were going off. A lot of it was started in an industrial zone. So you had oxygen tanks, it sounded like fireworks a little bit.
He escaped by fleeing to the mountains above Lahaina, but his home and town is gone. It's not just the loss of people here then, it's also the loss of place.
It's even more than that. It's the loss of your heart. Like, I don't even know what to do next. So after 15 years of building a life here, where do I start over even? And you know, wherever I start over, it's not going to be Lahaina.
In Hawaiian, the term ohana means family, and it's shining through here. Queues of people waiting to donate food and drink to the shelters. But the road to recovery will be a long one.